Hands on the beach of this show before.
Yes.
Brilliant. Hands if you haven't. Hands if you haven't put your hand up yet. Hands if you're running in here because it's cold outside.
Spread out the sun, yeah! On the way entering Banham Zoo. How excited are you?
Very excited. Lost Grandad's daddy.
Yes. Oh man, when are they ever open? Look at all the...
They're only open one day a week now. They haven't got enough volunteers.
But,
Do you want to put your bag on here?
No, I'm alright.
Oh, this was...
Have you got to buy an animal?
It's got nice eyes, that one.
Got big eyes.
You guys, is that what you're going to choose? Well, we can pick it up. We're going to pick it up when we're done in the zoo, yeah?
We're not going to carry him around the zoo. He's nice, isn't he? What
Yeah.
is he, an otter or something?
Yeah, well, you keep thinking about it. And then we can... When we're done in the zoo, we'll come in the gift shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'll treat
What
you.
a surprise. That'll be out the day or Arctic.
Can we get in there? They have a warm house. Show you their warm house. Yeah, if you want to see it,
You gonna wave? No. Oh, that's me when I'm extremely happy.
What, like that?
Yeah, and that one all the way
There's
up there.
two up there, a kip, both side by side.
one's not quite asleep.
That's when I'm cuddly.
Hey?
I can describe my whole life with these few monkeys.
Right,
Would you describe yourself as a monkey, Daniel?
a howler.
A howler?
He's definitely a howler.
A howler?
Yeah. Little penguins. You notice they're not in the bloody water.
That one's thinking about it. That one's thinking about it, Grandad.
What one? That getting in the water? They're not getting in the water,
They're
surely.
thinking about it.
He's getting in or
He's
not?
thinking about it.
Too bloody cold. I know I'm a penguin,
He is,
but I'm
he
still
is.
cold.
He's going to get in.
He
gonna
is.
jump.
Is he going to go splash then?
He's going to.
Is he going to go splash?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Woo! He went in. And he's coming straight out again. They all want to get in. Definitely cowed out here. Definitely cowed out. Got one.
Big aviary because they can go over.
You see all the birdies?
Fantastic.
Daniel.
Look, from
Dan,
one to the
can you
other.
see all the birdies? What do you mean no? What about the green ones up there? You see
Oh,
them?
look at the colours on that. Purple, orange, yellow, green.
Are you talking about the food or the birds?
The birds.
Oh wow, yeah.
Look, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at that one there.
Wow.
Might be a bit dark for your camera.
That's alright, I've got a bit of it.
Fantastic colouring. Jeez.
Like they're
My God.
105-year-old levers.
Do you see a train, Daniel? See a train? We're gonna go on that train in a little bit, aren't we? We'll get back to the station though. What's that one? Woohoo!
By the looks of it. Oh, that would be a good photograph if you got it.
Panda. It's what are we on? A red panda. Signs here. Had to come down just to sniff that.
To him, it's down by the zebra.
You right?
Okay, so go up this way.
Yeah, we've got that way.
Really cold. Oh wow!
Look, Daniel, something hit that bird with the ugly stick. What's it got in its mouth?
A stick.
What is it? Yeah, it tells you that.
It's trying to.
It's sort of.
It's a red-legged Serena.
Serene.
Where are you going? It's bigger than Daniel. Oh, there's two of them.
Look how big they are.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Big.
Male and female.
Oh,
Oh, look at the ibis.
pretty.
What colour are those birds, Daniel? What colour are those birdies? They're red.
Red
There's
birds.
some white birdies as well. Spoonbill.
And some mixed coloured birds of brown and red and black and white and burgundy and
Okay, we get to turn left. The zebra, and we need to get to that.
right.
We're there at the moment. Oh.
It's that building there, Dad. It's that orange building.
Oh, yeah, looks like it.
Okay, let's go. Come on then, Dan.
Now you know where to go.
Come on, we're gonna miss the bird show.
They weren't about the door yet.
Oh, what time is it?
Yeah, they will be. Someone's missing. Oh.
He's coming.
Go on then. You're doing well.
No, it's just two people.
Oh look, that's it. The bums. Oh, they're in the
Zebras. Ask him what they are, see if he's a zebra.
I'm sure he will say zebra.
Daniel, what's in that field?
In there yet?
Nothing.
I know, but what's usually in that field?
What, has he got a crystal ball?
He's been here before.
Oh, is he? Ah.
He
Is
did
is it
nothing.
the zebra one?
Alright,
What are these?
Oh, Grevies.
alright. Here's what's in this. Here's
Daniel.
what's in here usually.
It's got stripes.
Zebras.
Is it zebra? What's that?
The back ender one.
You don't remember? Ah, you used to call him a bum. Still don't remember? Probably a good thing. We gotta go this way, Dan. There's no way. Oh wait, yeah, you can go up there if you want. There he is.
In a choo-choo.
Oh, there's a choo-choo. Can you see the choo-choo?
And then coming up on the left, we're going to have the home of the Chilean poodoos. They're the smallest deer in the world. You can see one out there at the moment, just in front of the hut. You can see how small.
You get away.
And the path to the left takes you round to the main wolves, giraffes, birds of prey.
Get away.
Amazing animal arena.
Hello.
Also our zebras around there at the moment. The pelicans.
Oh no, you're away.
A little bit too wet for them to be out.
Hello.
The zebras we do have here are called red zebras. They're the
Come on then. Put him in Daddy then. Will you at least wave when you're on the train? You might do. Good. We're almost there for the animal show. Heading that way. See? What's that, Dan? A zebra. Good boy. Did you know that every zebra, no zebra stripes are the same?
I know, yeah.
It's like a fingerprint.
Oh.
Where are you going? Easily distracted.
Still water.
Yep.
Don't know where we are.
So, we're going in. We're getting to go in. It's not like on no ropes anyway.
It's cold.
We're going in, Dan. Into the wall. Good boy, Daniel. Yep. Dan, where are we going to sit? It's a bit chalky in here.
Do they need a fan in here, an extractor fan or something?
It's so chalky.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, that's better. Oh, that's a lot better.
It is a lot warmer. Alright, take my stuff off in here. I'll take my scarf off as well. Back in a second.
Sit next to me. You want to get in that one then? There you go. And I'll sit in that.
Yeah, I'll sit here.
Oh, jeez.
What? What have you done now?
The seat's cold. Oh, my back.
What about you, Danny? You alright? Is it cold?
Oh, jeez.
Do you need a pillow?
Not that cold. Take your bag off. I'm going to push him off his seat.
Take me out.
Getting quite a crowd.
Get out. Oh. We could get birdies flying. An animal. Some sort of animal.
You right, Dan?
I did not expect to see any pictures of me appearing on Facebook.
YouTube, maybe. I'll give you the links.
I can't get it on my computer.
Oh.
Council stopped it coming through, so I can't have YouTube or
That sucks.
or
But
videos on Facebook.
so if I posted it,
I
you
would,
still, even if it was.
I've got a tablet somewhere, Grandad. Can I have
Yeah.
find it?
What is that? He's got out of ears. Don't you run out of battery in this?
I might, I do, but only charges, so. How does he say more than one person?
I don't think he would.
Just do it, you two.
Get back on, ready for it? Oh, they're going to get there. Close the door.
They've closed the door.
Now we'll be with you in just a couple of minutes time. However, before we do start with this way, we do have a mobile phone if you would mind keeping it switched off during the show. Thank you very much.
We're going to have to hide the camera.
Camera that uses flash photography, please avoid using the flash. And finally, if you do have any food with you, if you can keep all your food hidden away. Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be with you very shortly. Thank you.
It's going to be another minute, so
You turn your phone off.
Hands up and to this show before.
Yes.
Brilliant. Hands if you haven't. Hands if you haven't put your hand up yet. Hands if you're running in here because it's cold outside. Yes, we know where we are. Welcome along to our display, everybody. This is called Amazing Animals. We've got lots of different animals for you to meet, and some of the animals are going to be on the stage, and some of the animals are going to be out here where you're sitting. Alright? And the animals are going to be free and loose in the room. So, the door that you came through has been closed, and you can't escape very easily. Alright? If you do need to escape, or if you've got small children with you that need to leave the room, because we say sitting still for half an hour is very difficult. Actually, it's quite difficult for the grown-ups. If you do have to leave during the display, then the emergency exits are just each side and back of the wall. That's your way out, alright? You don't try and get out the way you can. But if there's an emergency, those are your exits. And if you need to leave between animals so that nothing follows you out. If the tiger gets out, they are in big trouble, alright? Now, just to put you at ease, there are no snakes or spiders in this display. Some people don't like them. We've had the situation where we've had snakes and spiders in here with people locked in a room and it doesn't go down very well.
There was rats as well.
We do have those amazing animals on the planet like cats. Don't worry, we'll be round again. You didn't
Yeah.
there was rats in today's display. You and I didn't realise there were rats so soon in today's display. But let me introduce you to one of our rats. Rats are one of the most amazing animals on the planet, and if you just look along there, you might see another one appear in a minute. Rats can live just about anywhere. They can breathe, they can eat almost anything, they can swim, they can climb, they can jump, and they breathe like you wouldn't believe. And so rats are amazing animals. And when we thought about showing you amazing animals, I thought the first one that we're going to show you would be a rat. So, hopefully there'll be another rat appearing up there, and you'll be able to see it. Did you see one of them? Is it like pantomime? Where is it, boys and girls?
It's behind you!
Okay. So, this one, let me just see which one this is. Oh yes, hello. This one here is the one I wanted to show you up close. This one here is Beverly. Yeah, she's a girl rat. And rats are brilliant, isn't it? Now, this is a brown rat. But I know what you're thinking. You're looking at Beverly and you're thinking Beverly looks a bit grey. But actually, she's a brown rat. She's a grey brown rat. There are two different kinds of rats that you can find in this country, black rats and brown rats. This is a brown rat, right? But brown rats come in all different colours. You can have rats. Black brown rats, white brown rats, black and white brown rats, grey brown rats, and brown. And the other rat, the black rats, you can actually have brown black rats. So they're not different colours. Well, they are. Most of the brown rats are brown, most of the black rats are black. But you can get different colours in each group. Am I confusing you? Yeah. No. Now, we've all seen Beverly going down this road and running along. I want you to imagine that Beverly, 200 years ago, was living in India. And she got on board a ship by running along the dockside, down the road, and on board the ship. Okay? And then she would sail away wherever that ship went, and then she would head off the road and get into a building like a dockside building, like a warehouse, alright? Like this warehouse here. But Beverly brought her husband with her. So let's imagine they've got on the ship together, and Beverly, where's your husband? And Beverly and her husband have got on the ship together, and you just wait for me. Now, where are you, darling? And the way that rats climb, rats are quite brilliant at climbing. They've got this wonderful tail, and that tail helps them to balance on ropes, and that means that when they sneak on board ships, they can easily get off the other side. So there's Beverly. Now where's Brian? Because Brian is the husband. Beverly's having a wash because she's very clean, she's a female. And Brian is around up there. And I don't know, I might just have to pop up and see if I can see where Brian is and help him out. Hello Brian. You're all right? Okay. Beverly's going to come on over. I'm going to carry Brian down. Brian flew down to the warehouse, right? You don't know with Brian, that's fine. Now, when you get rats together, boy and girl rats, they get up to all kinds of ratty fun. One of the successful things about rats is the fact that they are very quick at breeding. Now, we've got a boy and a girl rat here. Does anyone know how quick rats can breed? Pretty quick. Now they're actually once they've had their babies, they'll head off to the little warehouses and have more babies and more babies, and before long you've got a plague of rats. And that's one of the key successes to rats. Did you like that? Some people don't like rats very much. That was the first time we've done this, so it's gone quite well. But if you're a bit worried about rats, rats have left the building, which is good. When you see what's going to happen next. the rats don't last very long. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Lofty. Now Lofty is a very, very quiet predator. In fact, so quiet that you guys probably didn't hear him coming, did you? He's moved up behind you, he's watching, and Lofty is a barn owl. We've got 5 different species of owls that live in the UK, and this one here, Lofty, is a barn owl. And here, this is therapy. These are paying lots of money for stuff like this. There we are. Okay. Oh, is that your husband? Or partner? He's very pleased about that. So, would you? Alright. I'm going to play the part of a mouse. He's going to play the part of a barn owl. And you are going to play the part of a meadow. Alright? Now, hiding in the meadow is where the mice and the voles live. And owls find them by listening. Okay, so I'm going to make a noise with this little box here. And if you listen carefully, you'll hear the noise. And we'll see if the owl can find where the noise is coming from. Pretty easy because I'm standing out here, but if I was hiding in the meadow, I wonder if you'd find me. So I'm going to hide us down here. Next to this bit of meadow.
He's watching him.
Trouble is, the meadow is a bit sparse. When I came out, I thought there's a bit of a patchy meadow here, and you're all spread out. Gonna hide here, but and I think my partner was cheating as well. Like, look, oh, he doesn't know where I am. Brilliant. And he's found me. Proud but wild. There we go. Now this time, I'm going to hide in here with this little and what we'd like you to do, in front of me and to the side and behind me, with the hands in the ends, waving in the breeze, we've got the meadow that's on the new bar.
I'm technically around you.
There we go.
I'm Rusty. And our live has found me by listening to the squeaks and the rustles. And that's very nice. And that's another reason why owls are not silent flight. There's loads of cameras on this day off. Gonna just see if we can get a nice flying down on the lens. You film it, so. Oh, you have it. This lady's Is that having on YouTube now? Would you like to see something funny? Right, because it's got quite strange feet. If we just drop a bit of food down there. I'll do it. Okay, now. Look at when he walks. Can you see that? I always think it brings joy in people's lives when they see them around there. What great joy you can have. Little things, eh? The reason he walks like that is because, well, do you walk like that? No. Have you looked at your toes? They all play forward, nice and neatly. But right, have you seen his toes? Brilliant. His toes are sticking outwards. That's fine. And I reckon if your toes are sticking out to the side, you've got to get like that as well. And that's why he walks like that. And on the end of his toe, he's got long toenails called talons. They make him a wonderful guy. And you love it? Have you enjoyed seeing it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. What about that?
Wow.
There's a big mouth backstage.
Yeah.
And you probably wouldn't first this mouse. There's an even bigger one backstage there, I think.
No, he ain't falling for it.
Okay. Kill the big mouse.
No.
There we are.
Oh yeah.
He's good. He's a good farm out. And now you all know that they hunt by listening for their prey, alright? Now, we've got some food hidden on the table up just here. Can you see it? No, because it's hidden. Shall I show you where it's hidden?
Hidden.
Over there. It's bits of banana. Now, if you couldn't see your food, you could find it by listening for it like the banana. But is that going to work? With this little bit of banana? What do you think? It's not making any noise at all, is it? So if I can't see this bit of banana, and I can't hear it, how am I going to find it? What would be a good way of finding the banana? Young man, smell it. And smells very good, I like the smell. I know somebody else that likes the smell of banana. He's nocturnal.
Yeah.
Right? Do you like that? His name's Milo, and Milo is...
Milo! Here he comes. Yay! Hi Milo.
Now, look at him. He's sniffing the air, and he's trying to work out where he smells that banana. First of all, he's going to go in his burrow. If you go in your burrow, you're a lot safer from predators. But in the evening, you can come out of your burrow and start sniffing out for food. There he goes! Oh, he sets him not off the edge.
Oh,
Right. Now, there are lots of different kinds of armadillos. In fact, there's 20 different species of armadillo. And this one here is called a large hairy armadillo, and his name is Milo. And, here we are. Armadillo has got little segments and bands across his back, and that armour is made of bone and scales, and it protects him from predators. And so armadillos are actually armour-plated. Armour-plated animals, they're very, very tough. Here we are. Oh, there's another one there. Their eyesight's not very good, so you notice I'm knocking on the table to get him to come over. He likes to scratch. And he finds his food by sniffing it rather than looking for it. Now, would you like to see him running around on the floor?
Gorgeous.
Isn't it great? Listen. If you're quiet enough, you'll be able to hear his feet as he runs. So suppress the laughter if you can. Shh. We put new batteries in him this morning. This is a large hairy armadillo. He's found in Uruguay in South America. And there's one armadillo that's very small. It's called a three-banded armadillo. And that armadillo is able to roll into a ball. But these hairy armadillos just rely on their shell to protect them from predators. His eyesight is very poor, and that's why he stays close to my feet. And we thought we could do crafts.
So again?
Well, Britain's got talent because he actually kind of, you can, sometimes you get the yellow card. He's good at tripping you over. He's quite good fun. Now, they're anteaters, so they eat insects, and they eat just about anything that wriggles, including things that don't wriggle, like dead animals. And armadillos will find dead animals in the middle of the road where they've been run over, and armadillos will eat the dead animals, and if an armadillo is in the middle of the road eating a dead animal, it could become a dead armadillo itself, and in fact the biggest killer of armadillos is the rose, which is very nice. Anyway, would you like to put this up away now? Do you, hands up if that was the first armadillo that you've ever seen in your life? Good. Most of you will have heard of an armadillo, but seeing one, I think, is quite a cool thing. Now,
it is.
We're going to go to an animal that most of you will have never heard of or seen. Lives in holes in trees like that one there. What kind of animal is this?
Oh. Here's this cat.
This is Tess. And
Hey Tess.
is an animal called a genet. Genets live in the trees in southern Spain and France, and they are members of the mongoose family. They're great climbers. In fact, she's going to hopefully climb up over that road of your heads. And if you're sitting nice and still for me, you'll get a real good view of her as she goes. She's got such a long tail that long tail helps her to balance as she goes over the road. And she's got a good sense of smell like the armadillo, which means that she can sniff out her food. And that's what she's doing on the road there. But one of her favourite things to sniff out is something that you all like eating as well, sometimes with breakfast. And that's eggs. And so she finds birds' nests, she'll go inside and sniff out the eggs. She's such a great climber. You might think she's a cat, but in fact she's a mongoose, a member of the mongoose family. And she's got good hearing as well. And this animal will listen for its prey, just like the Banham. Slinky. Yeah. And as she gets excited, the hairs in the middle of her back stand on end. And I can tell she's excited now. She can leap from tree to tree. Like a squirrel. She's a good jumper.
Mohican.
And really enjoys this part of the show, the jumping bits. Well jumping. Now, she will to catch mice and rats before we start to use cats in medieval times. People use genets. Quite interesting. Right. We come to our last animal in today's show. And this last one, we're going to hide some food in this very expensive piece of equipment that I've got here.
It's not like a cat's just...
All we have to do is choose which tube we're going to hide it in. And if I choose the tube, then you think that I probably rigged it. So we need you to choose the tube for me. So what number are we going to use?
1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 1. Right, we're going to have a vote on this, folks.
Ready?
Make noise for the tube that you like the best. clapping and cheering is allowed. Are you ready? Who wants number 3? Who wants number 1? At least somebody's choosing number 1. Who wants number 2? Between number 2 and number 3, okay? Who wants number 3? Who wants number 2? Wasn't those bats? Now, let's just pop that out there. Does anybody have a cat as a pet?
Yeah.
Does anybody have a dog as a pet? Hands up for cats. Hands up for dogs. We're going to show you one of those too. This is a cat. Her name is Noella. Which is an African name for this animal. We Servals are small African cats, and you can find them in lots of different countries. She was bred at our sister's room, which is only before and so, Mummy asks her babies to sit still and be quiet, which is very difficult. It's very difficult for a child, but for a servant it's really important because if you don't sit still and be quiet, things will leave you like lions and now, they also have great camouflage. On that rock, you can see how good her camouflage is. When she's older, that camouflage will help with hunting and will help her sneak up on her prey. Now, she's got very good ears. Can you see how big they are? They're quite big. In fact, they're bigger than cats for their size. Big ears. And they can hear noises even under the ground. And when there is something tunneling under the ground, like a little rat or a little mole, a serval can use their ears. There's something under there. And sometimes they can bounce very high, and then they'll land on the top of the tunnel and break through, and hopefully they'll find a little animal. Something to cut. Is there something there? Is there? Don't look there. Okay. Now, I want you to imagine there's a mouse just here. And the serval has heard it. It's above ground, it's in long grass. And the serval sneaks up on it and gets to about here. Just there. And then smokes it from here. And it's so easy for her to jump from there to the tunnel that she would easily be able to pounce on that mouse from there. Would you like to do that again? Come on then. There we go. One more time then. And that little mouse would not know that there was a serval coming from her. And lastly, I'm going to show you how the serval finds a mouse if it's gone down a hole. Because down one of these holes, there could be some food hiding. But the only way of finding it is if we sneak it out. But which one is it in? Let's see. He's really hungry today.
Way.
I know you a secret. She had pheasants yesterday, so she's done well. But I don't know. She might be in the mood for hunting another bird, and we'll see if we can get content. There you go. And then we'll be back with the last bit of the show. Come on. That's it. Say goodbye to me.
Hooray!
Now, alright. guys coming to the zoo today, you've helped out our conservation work. We're called the Zoological Society of East Anglia. We do a lot of good work here at the zoo, we also do a lot of work.
You look in the mirror.
And to help me tell you a bit
He's
more
an
about
animal.
that, I've got my colleague Lizzie, who's been doing all the hard work backstage. Mrs. Radley, so give her a nice round of applause.
Way!
And that Lizzie, she trained those rats that you saw today.
Yay!
Anyway, she's got wristbands with her. The wristbands are £1 each. They just help us a little bit more with our overseas conservation work. So if you'd like a wristband, please.
Thought you might. Careful you don't get dirty. I don't think Mummy will forgive me. Right. Mum, have you got my bag? Yeah. Okay, are you on the zebra, yeah? Let me know if I go too fast. Gosh, it's getting too hot. You on a zebra? He's a zebra. Ring a ring.